Not everybody deserves your energy. Not every comment requires a clapback. Not every storm needs your panic. Some of us are fighting battles that aren't even ours to begin with, carrying burdens God never assigned us to carry. And so today I came with a word for the ones who feel drained, distracted, and detoured. It's time to train yourself to be unbothered, not because you don't care, but because you finally learned what's worth your peace. See, the enemy doesn't always come with fire and fury. Sometimes he comes with little irritations, distractions, and delays designed to knock you off course. But when you are rooted in who you are, when your identity is not based on opinions but on God's promises, you can look that nonsense in the face and say, not today. Being unbothered doesn't mean you're numb. It means you're disciplined. It means you've matured beyond reaction and into revelation. So before we go any deeper, I need you to make a decision. Are you going to keep reacting to every little thing, or are you ready to rise above the noise? Because the level you're called to requires focus. It requires spiritual boundaries, and it absolutely requires that you stop shrinking just to survive. This is your season to reclaim your attention, protect your peace, and train your soul to stand still while God fights for you. Peace is a choice, not a circumstance. That truth will challenge everything you've ever believed about how life is supposed to feel. Because if we're honest, most of us are waiting on something to calm down before we calm down. We think we'll feel peace once the job comes through, once the relationship is fixed, once the money hits the account, or once the apology is finally given. But what if peace is not found on the other side of the problem? What if peace isn't a product of your environment, but a power from within? There's a kind of peace that doesn't make sense, not to the world, not even to yourself sometimes. It's the kind of peace the Bible calls peace that surpasses all understanding. That means it's not attached to logic, it's not tied to evidence, and it doesn't require external validation. It simply is. And you access it not by changing your situation, but by changing your posture within the situation. You train your mind to stop rehearsing chaos and start hosting calm. You make a decision to stand still even when everything around you is telling you to panic. That kind of peace is cultivated, not given. It's built in silence, nurtured in surrender, and activated through faith.